It's Celestial Mind. Okay, so today is day 3 of our meditation challenge, and I'm super excited. I hope you guys are experiencing a really great meditation challenge. We're only on day 3, so nothing too out of the ordinary should have happened yet, right? Okay, so anyway, today's video we are going to be talking about setting a comfortable environment for a meditation. And I just feel like this is really uncomfortable. Come on, girlfriend. I feel like this is really important because if you feel comfortable when you are meditating, then you really can go to the places that you need to go to get the answers that you need to receive. So I just feel like, you know, for those people who have fear associated with meditation, which, like I said, sounds kind of weird to some people, but a lot of people really do have fear or anxiety around meditation because they feel like, you know, they've been taught that things like this are demonized, and so, you know, they might not really have a good meditation experience. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm rambling, but so yeah. I have a list, so if you guys see me looking down, I've got my notes as always, and let's go ahead and get started. So tip number 1, I have been listening to 432 hertz music while I'm meditating. It really does help to, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of like a sound bath, but basically different songs or different sounds have different frequencies, and you know, lower negative energies cannot stay in the area or stay in the surroundings of certain tones or certain sounds because they're too high frequency. They can't exist together. They can't coexist. So that is why a lot of time people, if you see people have like sound bowls, or if you see people have crystal bowls or gongs where you like hit it, or you can you know, go around it, and it has a certain frequency or a certain pitch or chime. That is why they're doing it, because it cleanses or purifies the area for the amount of time that those vibrations are, you know, extending into the air. If you guys hear like heavy breathing in the background, my dog is at the door. She kind of got trapped in the room when I started recording, and I was like, all right, honey, you're in this. So yeah, sorry if you guys hear her. Okay, so 432 hertz music. They also have different pitch music or sounds depending on what you're trying to work on. Like each of the chakras have their own pitch of music or sound frequency that kind of corresponds with it. So it really is something interesting to look into, but for the sake of meditation, 432 is going to give you nice, pure, calming, anxiety relieving noise, just if you want some background noise. If you feel better meditating in silence, then meditate in silence. I just don't suggest that you play like pop music or like music like that in the background while you're meditating, just because certain songs do have agendas, and you don't want to be trying to meditate and have the influence of other things in your ear. So that's why pure tones are best, or even just like instrumentals like violins or pianos or things like that. Things that are going to make you feel calm and relaxed. But yeah, I don't suggest listening to pop music while you're in your meditation. Definitely not. Okay, so what do I do next? So I always try to light a candle when I'm in meditation, and this is when I'm doing any type of spirituality work. I always try to light a candle. It could be because I am a Sagittarius, that is a fire sign, and I always feel comforted when I'm in the energy of fire, but also just because I feel like it just I don't know, it kind of ignites my intention. If I light a fire, it feels like I'm igniting my intention, and it kind of makes it, I don't know, feel like a ceremony. Michiko, 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 Michi. All right, well, she's not gonna stop. Anyway, but yeah. So I always try to light a candle. So that is something that you guys can do. It really does set the tone for what you're trying to do. If you can light a candle before you start your meditation, I think that'd be awesome. You can light a few candles. Even if you don't want to do like a super huge candle, like I always go to the Dollar Tree and get these little tea lit candles. And so every time I meditate, I'll light one of these just because they don't burn for very long. You can do a quick 10-minute meditation with this, a quick 30-minute meditation with this, and it'll last, and you don't need a super huge candle. I think these come with a pack of 16. Also, you can use little birthday candles for meditation, which I actually did that today, and I'll tell you guys about that in a minute. But yeah, okay, so use candles to get in the mood. Okay, so what did we talk about? 432 hertz music, lighting a candle. What's next? Incense. So it's just like with the candles, incense really do help to, it works with your senses. Like when you light the candle, you see the flame flicker and you feel the space is sacred. Same thing for incense. You smell the incense and it triggers that emotional response in you that, oh, this is sacred, or oh, this is a practice, oh, this is a meditation, you know? So yeah, that's what I have. I have my little box over here. So if you see me pulling little things. Okay, so let's see. So incense, I have these little cone incense that I'll light on my altar whenever I am about to meditate. And this one is myrrh. I love the scent of myrrh. It smells so yummy. Okay, but here it is. I also have a special type of incense for full moon. I think they're still in the little baggie. Let me see. Yeah. So these are my full moon incense, so I'll light these on the full moon, or when I'm doing meditation around full moon, I'll use those. You guys can even use the stick incense as well. I have those over on my altar, but yeah, I just feel like having an incense in the air, that smell in the air, and just like the fire, it ignites something. You know you're in ceremony, you know you're in session, and I like it. Okay, so it sets the tone. So next you want to understand, how do you feel comfortable when you meditate? Do you feel more comfortable when you meditate in the daytime, or do you feel more comfortable when you meditate in the nighttime? For me, I love to meditate during the daytime. I like to meditate when the sun is up. I feel more comfortable that way. I feel safe that way. I also feel like the sun gives me energy and I'm getting downloads from the energy of the sun. Therefore, I like to meditate during the daytime. Some people like to meditate at nighttime, at midnight, at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. They just feel like they get the best downloads or information from their guides and their helpers around that time. It's completely up to you. Find out, when do you feel comfortable meditating? Okay, the next thing I want to say is, how do you feel comfortable meditating? Do you feel more comfortable meditating when you sit? Do you feel more comfortable meditating when you stand, when you walk? Do you feel more comfortable meditating when you have your eyes open? Do you feel more comfortable meditating when you have your eyes closed? So those are questions that you want to ask yourself. For me, lately and in the beginning, I felt more comfortable meditating with my eyes open. So in the very beginning, I would light a candle and like focus into the candle and meditate that way. That's a form of scrying. If you do have sensitive eyesight or weaker eyesight, I would not suggest that. But yeah, I was like staring into the candle flame, and that was my way of meditation, just because I felt more comfortable with my eyes open. That's why mirror meditation works great for people like that as well, because you can keep your eyes open and watch the mirror, or look at yourself in the mirror, and your eyes will still be open. That's why they call it gazing, or sun gazing, mirror gazing. Yeah, okay, so you decide, how do you feel comfortable? For me, I like to, if I'm doing eyes closed meditation, I like to be laying down on my bed. If I'm doing eyes open meditation, I like to be sitting up on my desk, looking into my mirror. How else do I like to do it? If I am sun gazing outside, I'll do that sitting down and staring at the sun. Maybe I'll have my eyes open for a few seconds. Maybe I'll keep my eyes closed and sit like that for maybe 10 to 20 minutes. You know, it's completely up to you. Okay, so yeah, you guys, that is my, I guess, tips today, or information on how to make a comfortable space around your meditation. So now let's hop into the portion where I tell you guys, how's my meditation today? So as you guys know, today is day 3 of the meditation. I feel like I'm getting in the swing of doing mirror gazing. I'm actually starting to look forward to it. When I wake up, I'm just like, yay, I get to stare at myself in the mirror for 10 minutes. And it's funny because sometimes society or culture will say, oh, you're vain if you enjoy staring at yourself in the mirror, or oh, you're conceited if you like to stare at yourself in the mirror. But I noticed when I started this challenge that I felt sometimes uncomfortable with staring at myself for a prolonged amount of time, which is so strange to say. And I feel like it's because a lot of people, if you feel insecure, sometimes you'll like to avoid eye contact with people. But I find that if you can keep and maintain eye contact with yourself, it might be easier for you to maintain eye contact with other people. Just an observation I had, but yeah, in the beginning I was like, wow, I thought more time had passed, but you know? So yeah, if you're somebody who struggles with self-esteem, self-confidence, definitely try mirror gazing with your eyes open, staring at yourself. I think that is going to be good. So today I meditated and I asked the question, how can I bring more fun, excitement, and let me see what I write down. More joy, fun, and excitement into my life. So today I lit a little birthday candle. This is a gold birthday candle. You guys have seen me, actually I don't know if you guys, I didn't release that video so you guys didn't see, but I did a new moon ritual on my last channel saying that I use birthday candles as a way to help manifest, and those were the candles that I used. So that's what I did again today, and I did it for joy, excitement, and fun. So I lit one of these. And yeah, so if you don't have a birthday candle, you can just use your regular little tea light candles. But I feel like, I don't know, I like birthday candles because they don't burn for very long. They probably burn for about 10 minutes, maybe even less. And I don't know, it just feels like you're making a wish. And therefore I like the idea of using the birthday candle today. I had a really great meditation. You guys saw in my last video the crystals that I enjoyed using. As always, now that I'm meditating, I'm using angel light because that helps to heighten your communication with your guides and your helpers. And so if your intention is to communicate with your guides and your helpers, this is a great one to use. Amethyst is also a great one to use. I was holding on to that. And another tip for those of you guys who have trouble feeling awake or maintaining focus and concentration when you are meditating, a great stone for you is carnelian. Do I have that on me? I do. This is a great stone because it gives you energy. It gives you an energy boost. So like whenever I'm recording YouTube videos, I'll have this stone with me. Or also like if I just want a boost, if I'm reading something for a long time or studying and I need to be able to stay focused and pay attention and I need the energy, this is a good stone. So that one is called carnelian. Okay, so let's see, we are almost done with all the notes. The last thing I wanted to mention to you guys is if you're somebody who has trouble focusing, oh my gosh, there's Michi. If you're somebody who has trouble focusing when you are trying to meditate, a really great thing to do before you start meditating is brain dump. So brain dumping is basically, if you have your meditation journal with you, you're just going to write down all of the things Sorry, Michi is drinking water. Okay, you were going to write down all the things that are coming to your mind right now. If you're thinking about, oh, the bill's due, oh, I gotta buy dog food, oh, I have to do all this stuff. If you brain dump it all down, write it all down before you start your meditation and then start meditating, you won't be thinking about all of those frivolous things when you're trying to concentrate on your meditation. And I think that will really help you to focus on what you are focus on. Okay, so those are my tips today. Those are how I create a comfortable meditating environment. I hope you guys had a good day 3 of your meditation. Comment down below, how has your meditation challenge been going? I hope these tips have been helpful to you guys, and I love you so much. As always, subscribe if you're new to the channel and hit that like button before you leave. All right, you guys, I'll see you later. Bye.